30 minutes, let's go. I like those chords, bro. Like, the bass line needs to go boom, 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 boom. We stopped Black Eyed Peas at a high for no reason at all.
I was hoping that we could maybe rewind a little bit to, say, around 2001, when you started work on Where Is the Love?
On September the 12th, our tour was to start. Our last day was September the 11th.
Wow.
I saw the first airplane fly through the World Trade Center. It was on the news, on repeat, and I called my manager like, yo, the tour's canceled, right? He was like, no, you have to be in Seattle tomorrow. So my grandma, she says, you know, Willie, the worst has already happened. There's nothing that's gonna be worse than what already happened. I was like, but Nanny, we have to go to New York too. She's like, well, you're supposed to go out there and do what you were always meant to do. That's to bring joy to people. Now get your butt out there and go and let's pray. So we prayed, and then we went on tour. We were trying to like articulate the emotion of that tour. My grandma's prayer and the concerns of every single person that we came across while we were touring. And had I stayed home, we never would have written Where's the Love, because Where's the Love was, you know, the song we made right after the tour was finished. We finished the tour, we went to the studio, and I remember sitting in the studio, me and Prince Board, our keyboardist, trumpet player. He's like, yo, let's go out tonight. I'm tired, we've been writing all day. I was like, let's write another song before we go out. Yeah, but let's go before it gets too late. We got 30 minutes. 30 minutes, let's go. He was like, all right. So he starts playing these chords. I'm like, what's that? He was like, I'm just making it up right now. 30 minutes, we got 30 minutes, hurry up. And it was like, boom. I was like, yo, I like those chords, bro. Like, the bass line needs to go boom, 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 doom, 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 boom, 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 boom. And I just did the rhythm over the chord progression because I was like, it has to have a heartbeat, like boom, 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 boom. And I just like the way the heartbeat and the pull and the call and response of like the human heart, something, a beat, a rhythm that we hear every day subconsciously because we don't pay attention to it. And what would be the perfect answer to that rhythm? So that we came up with that rhythm, and then the chorus was, where's the love? Like, how could all this stuff be happening? And most people don't realize that if you listen to Apple's verse, I feel the weight of the world on my shoulders. So Apple's legally blind. So to write, his lyrics are always like, he writes not on one line, he takes up 3 lines so he could see the lyrics. Here's a paper. This is what you hear in Apple's verse. I feel the weight of the world on my show paper. As I get older, y'all people paper. You can hear the crunch. I can hear it because I recorded it. You guys don't hear it, but I remember, like, yo, App, bro, the paper's too close to the microphone. Well, I don't know my words. That's not important. It's not important, the paper crunch. Is my emotion there? I'm like, App, the take is awesome. Yes, the emotion's there. So who cares about the paper crunch? And so that's the reason why I had to shoulder, told her to hide the paper crunch.
That's amazing.
I feel the weight of the world on my shoulder. As I get older, y'all people get colder.
Most of us only care about money making. Selfishness got us following the wrong direction. Wrong information always shown by the media. Negative images is the main criteria.
Every time he said that, he had to switch the paper. So I was like, I can't, what am I going to do with the paper crunch sound? So I had to ad-lib it and stack it to hide the paper crunch.
What's so interesting, I think, is thinking back to Where Is the Love Now in the context of Black Lives Matter and the current political upheaval and the situation in Syria, and it really has a resonance today. And you're still writing about those issues, and Street Living is about those things, right?
Before the Black Eyed Peas recorded Street Living, I had wrote it as a poem on my phone en route to China. It's here. Now every time I hear a new Def Jam, niggas killing niggas like the Ku Klux Klan. I understand what's a nigga to choose, be the killer or be the dead dude in the news. I get it, what's a nigga to do? No education in the hood, got a nigga confused.
Street living, tough conditions, brainwashed by the television. We lost in the world we live.
So then we all wrote together. And that's regardless if that song like sells 1 trillion copies, I don't know who buys music anymore, or it gets heard 1 billion times on Spotify, or if it gets heard 2,000 times, it doesn't matter. The joy is collaborating with my best friends. Because what I didn't like is touring Willpower. You know, I never wanted to do solo music. So, you know, Songs About Girls was cool, but I was forced to make that album. Not forced in a way where, you know, it was violent. I was just being a great collaborator. I didn't, you know, collaborating with Interscope and working and being a partner. If your partner suggests to do something, although you don't really feel it, I was like, look, if you want me to do a solo record, I'm going to write about my relationship because my ex-girlfriend doesn't want to talk to me. So I'm just going to write this album to get a message to her. And so that's Songs About Girls. And Willpower was like, all right, cool. Now I want to do an album because we stopped Black Eyed Peas at a high for no reason at all. There was no reason other than let's take a break because Fergie wanted to have a baby and Axl was amazing. But 8 years pause is no reason at all. This new Black Eyed Peas project is not like anything that we've done recently. It's more associated with what we did initially. The tone, subject matters, you know, we're not trying to like shoot for the moon. We're just trying to stay down to earth. So can't wait for people to check that out.
Me neither. I wish we could talk about this all day, but
oh, 15 minutes is gone?
Yeah.
Shit. Oh man, see, you should have told me to keep my answers short.
Yeah, no, it was great though. We've all learned so much.
Okay, cool.
And I just want to say thank you for coming in.
Oh, I had a good time. Shit, I could talk forever.
This is what you preach and what you turn the other cheek.